Alright everybody, or Abby, or whoever watches this, or if nobody watches it, it's just kind of fun. My hair's probably crazy. We are just headed up to Idaho to hunt some huns tonight, Hungarian partridge. We're gonna hunt them tonight as soon as we get there. And then we've got the rooftop tent on the truck, and we are going to pop that bad boy open and sleep in it, me and the dog. And the dog, his name's Taz. And then after that, we are going to wake up tomorrow morning, which is October 1st. The Sharptail grouse season opens up in Idaho. I've got a spot that I've been seeing a lot of Sharpies while I've been out there the past couple weeks looking for huns. So we're hoping to go find some Sharptail grouse and hunt them for the day, and then we'll head home. So we've got about an hour drive, and then we'll get going. I'm going to try my hardest to film the whole thing. I don't have a GoPro. I'm in the works of getting a GoPro, and then I'll be able to actually film like the shot and the flush and all that stuff, and that'll be way cooler. But for now, it's just going to be walk around with Taz until I find that I shoot a bird. Then I'll film him retrieving it, and then film making dinner and getting in the tent and everything. So hopefully it should be a pretty cool little video. So thank you so long. See you when we get there. All right everybody, me and Taz just got to our spot that we're going to hunt today, and there he is, trying to see what this camera thing is all about, running around. So this is also where we're going to be camping, but we're just going to take a quick walk. It'll be dark in about 2 hours probably, so we're going to take a quick walk out into this area, see if we can find any huns tonight, and then yeah, so hopefully we'll see you when we got some birds on the ground. Well, Taz just flushed us a covey of probably 8 huns, and I was looking down at a badger hole, so I was late to the party. They were well within range, shot twice and missed twice. And you know, that's part of the game when you're looking at badger holes, I suppose. So we're gonna keep walking the way we were going. Maybe we're gonna turn and go after them. I watched where they landed, so hopefully we'll find them. So wish us luck. Okay, everybody. So it's been, oh, sorry, Taz is just swimming in the water I just gave him. But it's been about an hour since the last update when I said I saw right where those huns landed. Apparently I didn't. Huns are pretty tricky birds. I would assume that they either just kind of hit the sage and just kind of coasted where I couldn't see them, and then went down somewhere else. Or they're also, huns are kind of little track stars, so they could have hit the ground and just sprinted on away, and that was the only opportunity we had, and it just happened to be when I was staring down a badger hole. We didn't see anything else. We had a short walk. We still have some sunlight, but we're just gonna let Taz drink up. We're gonna set up the tent, eat some dinner. Got my binoculars and stuff. We're gonna glass up onto this mountain here and see if we can see any deer or anything like that, and just kind of relax. Gonna watch Dancing with the Stars later on. FaceTime Abby, my wife, so we can talk about it, because that's our show right now. So yeah, just kind of relax tonight, get some sleep, get up real early tomorrow and find the Sharpies. So I will talk to you then. Alrighty, well, camp is set. Here we are. Now we just gotta hope for some Sharpies in the morning and it will be a successful trip. Alright everybody, so we made it through the night. It rained all night. Coyotes were running around all night. It was kind of fun. We started walking this morning. It's been pouring rain all morning. It just barely kind of cleared up to where I wanted to get the camera out. We flushed a covey of huns. Taz was right out in front of me and they were kind of to my right. I shot one, it went down, but Taz was out to my front, so he didn't really see which direction they flew. And so it's really hard for him to, like, because if he sees them, he just goes right to them and he knows where they're at. Sorry, I'm still just kind of looking. So he looked at me when I shot. He knew there was a possibility of a bird down. I pointed and said, dead bird, go find it. He went right over there, right to where it was, and we have been looking for probably 10 minutes now. We cannot find it. It's hard because it was pouring rain as the bird went down. So if it ran, there's not going to be any scent on the ground for Taz, and these huns are the color of the ground that we're walking on, so it'll be really hard for me to spot it. But we're gonna keep on wandering for a little bit. I really hate losing birds. It really bugs me. And Taz doesn't lose a lot of birds, so it really doesn't happen often, but this one's not looking promising. We're gonna keep on looking for a minute. But I mean, the reality of hunting is sometimes you're gonna lose a bird, and it sucks, but it's just kind of the sport, and it's one of those things you just got to deal with, and we'll keep going. So hopefully we find it, but if not, oh, we will report back in a minute. Just shot my first Sharpie out here. Taz, let's go, bud. Come on, Tazzer. Good boy. Hey, let's go, bud. Right here. Taz, right here. Come on. Taz, come. Give. Taz, give. Give, Taz. Good boy. Okay, I don't even know if you can see me anymore because it's wet and it's humid and the lens looks kind of foggy. I really hope that I just got that video of Taz retrieving that Sharptail that we just shot. I am so pumped right now. It's been a long day. I mean, it's only like 10:30, but we have put some miles on. Taz, come here. Come here, bud. We started early this morning. As soon as the sun was coming up, we were out here. I shot that hun, couldn't find it, so that was pretty discouraging. But we were out here for Sharptails. That doesn't mean I'm happy I lost the hun, but... So we left after we looked for that hun for a long time, and finally we walked, if you can see all this, we walked all the way around. And with a flushing dogs aren't... People don't use flushing dogs for what I use Taz for, but he's so good at it. And I'm not afraid to put the miles in, which is what you have to do if you have a flushing dog instead of a pointing dog. And we put the miles in and didn't see anything. No more huns, no Sharptails. I heard a pheasant cackle, but it's not even pheasant season. And then we were probably 100 yards back to the truck. We were gonna go try a different spot, and two jumped out way ahead of us. And I didn't even shoot, I just watched them fly. It was beautiful to see them fly, it was awesome. I saw where they landed. It was probably 500 to 800 yards away. It was pretty far. We were beat, we were tired, but I said, hey Taz, this is what we're here for, buddy, let's go get them. So I went after them. They were a lot closer than where I was thinking they were, and they flew, and they're fast. They are fast birds. They're different than I've been hunting huns and mountain grouse so far this year. And Sharpies are quick. And they got up in front of me, and there was, I mean, this sagebrush is pretty tall, but there was some sagebrush out there that was up here more. And so I got up on my toes and I shot 3 times, clean misses, and they flew forever that time. They weren't gonna let me try again. So we turned around, made a loop, started coming back. I was probably about 50 yards from the truck this time, and I saw something white run into the brush probably 100 yards ahead of us. I couldn't tell if it was a jackrabbit or a bird, and so I said to Taz, I said, hey, we might have another chance here. So we hustled, and it flew. It was a Sharpie, and again, 3 shots, I missed them all. I'm wasting a lot of shells today. But then I watched it fly. It was pretty far, and I thought again, this is what I'm here for. I'm out here for these birds. That's why I stayed the night. That's why I listened to coyotes howl around all night. That's why I'm here. And so I started chasing it. Me and Taz I was walking pretty quick. I was like, that's where it is. I'm going to get it before it can do anything else. And again, I'm hustling, and just to my left, all of a sudden I see Taz. He's running, and he makes a sharp turn to the left, and it gets up. I shoot once, I miss. I'm like, oh my gosh, not again. I shoot again, I see both legs drop, and it kind of starts, it's struggling to fly. I shoot again, drop it. So I'm thinking it's dead. I was like, oh my gosh, I finally got one. I say, Taz, dead bird, go get it. And I see him just take off, and I can see the bird jumping and running. And Taz, being the dog that he freaking is, he catches it, he brings it to me, and I've got a Sharpie in my pouch. There it is. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm so happy. That's what we came out here for, and we got it. Now, we're not done. The limit's 2. Not that I'm out here chasing limits. I'm chasing a good time, and I've got one. I've got a good time. Oh, that was a bloody. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. So we're gonna make one more little loop. We're just gonna head out this way. The fence to get back to the road is just right there, so we're just gonna walk that fence line. My truck is way over there. So we're gonna hit the fence line, go back to the truck. It's almost 11 o'clock, so we might eat some lunch, rest for a little bit, and then we'll make a couple more walks in some different spots, and then I'll head home. But the trip is made. I don't need anything else. I don't need anything else from this trip. I got to watch my dog flush lots of Sharpies. I got to shoot one, have him retrieve it for me, and I'm blessed. This was awesome. I'm so happy. We'll see in a minute, maybe. Holy crap, I've been looking for this bird for a long time, and Taz just found it. Come on, buddy, right here. Come on. Taz, come. Come on, bud. Good boy. Taz, come. Good boy. Give. Taz, give. Okay, so we just got our limit of Sharpies, which is 2 out here, and that was kind of a wild one. So we're walking, and it flushes, and I shoot it, and again, it was not a great shot. I'm struggling with these Sharpies today. So I knew it wasn't hit good, so I said, Taz, dead bird, and we went after it, both of us, because usually I'll just let him go get it, and I'll stay out of the way. But I knew it could. I didn't know if it could still fly, but so I went too, and I just had my angle just wrong enough that I've been over this way. I'm sitting down, but I've been over there searching for the last 35 minutes. I've walked a mile just looking for this bird, me and Taz. And I thought, all right, let's go back over here and try again. I go back down to where I think I shot from. Everything looks the same out here, but I'm like, I think I shot from about right here. Let's go this way a little bit. I walk 10 feet that way, and I hear Taz chasing it. And it's hopping and running, and he got it. And so we've got our limit. He is tuckered out. He's just laying over there. So we're gonna head back to the truck. If we see some huns, awesome. If not, no big deal. We got what we came for, and we're going home. So, okay. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us. Since the last one, I just walked back to the truck. Taz actually flushed 3 more Sharpies, but we're done with those ones for the day. No more huns, which is kind of sad. Huns last year, you could find them around like every single little bush, but this year the huns are they're hiding a little more. There's just less of them. But we did end up with our 2 Sharpies today. And that's the limit. That's the best we can do. We could go out and search for more huns, but honestly, I might give the huns a break for a while. There's not as many of them as there was last year, so. But yeah, here's Tazer. He is pooped. I'm pooped. So, yeah, we're just gonna load up. I'm gonna change into some shorts and my slippers, and we're gonna head home. So, thanks for watching, anyone who watches. Say bye, Taz.